got the goods.
Cause I've been thinking about it for quite some time. Hey, can you give me a moment?
Good morning, my love. Welcome back to another weekly vlog. I hope you're doing really well. Today I thought I could bring you along for our productive week together. It's Tuesday, it's 6:30 and I'm trying to have a full-blown conversation with you. Why do I do this? I do not know. I've not had my morning coffee yet, but I've just made this, and as you can tell, it's the first morning waking up at home. Got back here late last night. I've been in Spain over the past 2 months. That's where I've been spending my time kind of between. So it's just so nice. Nothing beats that feeling of waking up in your own bed. I think I woke up naturally today at 5:30 because obviously Spain's an hour ahead, so it would have been 6:30 Spanish time, and I went to bed quite early, but I was shattered last night. I haven't even unpacked or anything yet, so that is the first thing that I need to do, because I don't know if you like this, but I just can't think straight when there's stuff everywhere. But this week we've got lots of workouts planned. I wanted to share some recipes that I've been recently creating and testing out, so all of that is jam-packed. We've got lots to kind of catch up on as well throughout this video, and then we're going to London together towards the end of this week. Also, I've booked in for just like treatments and stuff that has been so overdue. I'm gonna have my coffee, and also I need to meditate. I always try and make sure I meditate before my coffee, but the living room has got loads of stuff everywhere, so here's me making excuses. I can't wait to have a look at my Whoop this morning, because I didn't wake up once last night, and I feel like it's rare. Like, I usually always wake up a couple times throughout the night to go to the toilet or whatnot. So I slept 7 hours 35 minutes. Not bad. Well, it says well rested, sleep performance 91%. This has been the first week in probably 3 months that I've managed to get like my sleep score up, which has been so much better. And I've just made some changes in like my nighttime routine, so making sure I dim the lights. And I know you'll have heard that before about like, oh, make sure you dim the lights before bed, but no, really. So like, I've got the big kitchen lights on here. When you're making dinner, from like the minute you get home, turn off the big one. So I just have these 2 lights on, for example, or a lamp, and it just helps your circadian rhythm and supports it by, you know, signaling to your body that you're basically trying to go to sleep. I know that sounds a little bit nerdy, but it makes such a difference. Just like lights, like I think I used to just always have all the lights on until the minute I'd go to bed, and then wonder why I'd get into bed and I just wouldn't really be that tired. This is more what I just look at, so like wake events and sleep performance. I couldn't believe, was it day before yesterday, 100% sleep score, and I always notice when I run, I feel like I sleep like a little bit better. And then my HRV is much better. So I've been really just making sure I prioritise recovery. I use my Whoop, which is this watch here, to track all that, and then it's just like, it has an app. This isn't obviously sponsored or anything, but just what I use. Oh my gosh, spring. It makes me feel emotional. It feels like spring is here because it's light at 7:20, and I can't get over this. In Spain, it doesn't get light until like 7:30, 8 at the minute, so this was a nice surprise. I didn't think it'd be this light so early. Oh, I'm so ready for spring and all of that. Oh my god, gosh. Right, we need to sort that out today. My poor plant. Boris is no longer savable. He's left the building, hasn't he? Or he's trying to leave the building, but he's just flopped. Oh gosh, yeah, there's a lot I need to sort out in this house. I need to sort out all my cases, and I also want to get a gym session in this morning. Let's start the day with some journaling, and I'm just going to write a prioritised list. Especially on a morning like this, you know, when you've got things everywhere. My house feels a bit upside down, and I just want to immediately go and like sort that out, but I want to be intentional. So gratitude journaling is an absolute must. It's something that you won't feel like doing every day, but it really does make such a difference, just so that you're more intentional and you're not just letting your days happen to you, sort of thing. If you want some prompts to try out today, these are the best. 3 things I'm grateful for, how do I want to feel today, and they kind of follow on from each other, which I've mentioned before. Actions to achieve this, and then top 3 priorities. And with your priorities, make sure they're things that, even if it's one thing that would make the biggest difference, that's moving towards where you want to be. So it could be maybe getting a really good workout in, like being intentional in your actual workout, like really pushing yourself in it. Could be sending the email that you've been putting off for the past month, or like clearing that one thing that's like the hard thing off your to-do list? I absolutely love that question, how do you want to feel today? Because every day is so different, isn't it? Like some days you want to feel really organised, some days you want to feel calm, some days you want to feel more positive. And what I've been doing is like reframing a lot of thoughts at the minute. Like I had a lot of like worrying thoughts. So you know when you just go down rumination, like start ruminating in your head about things, like when you've got a lot on, say for example, or like you've just got a lot on your mind. It's always when you're doing like mundane things, like you're in the shower and you just think about things. If you have a thought that's just not helpful, like this morning I was like, oh, I wish I'd have tidied my house up last night and not left it to this morning. But I was so tired last night, and I've actually prioritised sleep. So like catching yourself, you know, when you have that thought. So my unhelpful one was saying that what I did last night wasn't enough, for example, but then reframing it straight away, and like you feel your energy change the minute you do that. So today I was training upper body. I ended up having one of the best upper body sessions that I've had in well over a month. I felt super strong. There is just no better feeling than feeling strong. So I managed to get a PB of 50 kg for, I think it was 6 reps. And this is what I do with a weight. So like say if I can't do 10 reps, I will do 6 with the challenging weight and then finish off my 4 reps. So say if I'm doing a set of 10 and then just drop the weight to finish off my, you know, those 10 reps, if that makes sense. That way you're not just doing sole strength training, like you've still got your hypertrophy training in there as well. And I've just found this has really helped with progressing my strength on, say, that first set where I want to go heavier, and then I'll go slightly lighter for my, say, 12 to 15 reps on the next range. But just always making sure that you're actually pushing yourself with your weights and not just sort of going through the motions. I also think because I'd switched up my gym and I'm training at a different gym, it was just nice because it felt fresh, and being in a new environment just definitely does something to your brain and just makes things a little bit more exciting. Also, the sun coming through the window was super nice at this actual gym. If you found things have gotten a little bit repetitive with certain movements, so say if it's a rear delt fly, what I finished this workout with, you could always do a different exercise, as in use a different machine. So you could use a rear delt fly machine, like if you do want a little bit of variety but you're still wanting to target that same muscle, especially if you are doing a consistent program for say 8, 12, 16 weeks. Like things do get a little bit repetitive, but you've just got to always remind yourself like the repetitiveness is what gets results, and a lot of people who tell you otherwise are just chatting BS. This is the main way, obviously, to build strength, to create that momentum, and also to be able to truly progressively overload, because you can actually improve your form, you can improve your weight, and that can only be done by repetition. Like if you're doing totally different exercises, targeting different parts, say of your back each week, different parts of your shoulder, it's going to be really hard to progress over time with that. Okay, that's the gym done, and we've just done a little food shop. I remembered my reusable bags that were in the back of my car, so we've got the goods, the best sea salt dark chocolate to exist. 2 very hungry individuals in here right now. So, dark chocolate, these porridge oats. The best porridge oats are usually the cheapest ones because they're the finest. So, got some of these green beans, extra fine, already pre-chopped the ends, love that. 3% lean beef mince, which I've missed so much in Spain, I haven't managed to get that. 2 cucumbers, a cucumber a day, keeps the doctor away, and then sweet potatoes, tomatoes, some frozen blueberries, bistro salad. This has basically got these like shredded beetroot in, and oh, it's so nice. This is actually Mason's body warmer, and it's really good actually for spring because I feel warm, but like I can actually move and I'm not in an actual duvet coat. And then I also got some more Greek yogurt. Basically we're here for 4 days, so not that long, so I just kind of did a mini food shop, to be honest, just to put us on, and then anything that we need we'll just take with us down to London this weekend because we'll no doubt have to do another food shop. So I've got some more Greek yogurt. I found this 7% turkey mince. I'd usually get like the 5%, but I'm trying to add a little bit more fat in actually. So I thought I'd give that a try. Some more beef here. I think I got 3 packs in the end. I was not joking. I'm not going missing without this. I put this dark chocolate in my oats, in my yogurt, in everything. Some more sweet potatoes. About 5 bags of bistro salad. Some diced onion just to throw in to dinners for a bit of ease. Some red pepper. I snack on these quite a bit throughout the day and also put them in my dishes. Some rocket salad, some mixed fruit, some tomato ketchup, and then some free-range large eggs. Showered. Oh, I feel reborn. That was the best upper body session I've had in possibly 2 or 3 weeks. Really unexpected as well. Like I didn't have any expectations. And I think that's always the case, isn't it? Like they tend to be the best workouts. I got 50 kg on lat pull downs. I had a few PBs and I hadn't taken, did I take creatine this morning? I can't remember, but creatine has definitely been helping. If you're sleeping on taking creatine, let this be your sign. It's one of the best supplements that I've actually ever added in and makes such a difference. I've had a little delivery and I wanted to unbox it with you because it's my outfit for this weekend. It's come very well boxed, if I do say so. So I was literally scrolling. I got on Instagram and I think it came up on when you're on stories and you're flicking through. And I've been in the market for some flare leggings. And why on earth are they like gold dust to get at the moment? Like ones that are in your size and that are in a nice colourway. I feel like they're few and far between, or I just keep going. I'm like, oh my God, I found the colour I want, and I've wanted like a greeny type colour. They're not in stock. So there's definitely something, and I keep seeing them and I really want a pair. So I found them on this brand. Ta-da! So I messaged them and I said, oh my gosh, I need this for my event that I've got coming up this weekend. And I sent a little note. Welcome to the Love All family. Can't wait to see how you style your new pieces. I ordered this in the airport yesterday and it's here within like 6 hours. Oh, we've got a tote bag. This is nice. Ooh, I love a tote bag and nice like subtle branding. Love. I've been really good recently. Like I haven't done much online shopping, like especially whilst in Spain. Oh, this is a perfect green, very soft. What do we think? So obviously Flowness colours are a very, like super close to this. And I wanted like a snatchy kind of zip up. I'll try this on at some point, but this looks really nice. I got an extra small because I want it to, you know, like snatch where it needs to snatch on the waist. Got some socks. They're really nice. I got a little top. We're not actually doing a workout this weekend, so I just wanted something like leisure wear. Oh, this is such a nice colour and such a nice fabric, like Lululemon sort of vibes. So I got this in a small. If you're also a bigger booby girl, I always size up in sports bras. And then I can't wait to try these on. All these look nice. So these are like a UKA extra small and the back looks nice. I feel like sometimes you have like a big seam that goes up the front of the legging. Like it's not very flattering. And then I also got a hoodie. This is a really nice cream. Oh, it's like a creamy kind of grey. Oh, this is just what I need. Like I'm literally living in something similar right now. This is like a cropped version, but it's nice quality and it's got a nice neckline. Love, right, I can't wait to try that on. I don't know what time it is, but Mace made the bed this morning and it's giving me anxiety looking at it. This is the first place that I need to tackle. It doesn't matter what time of day it is, if your bed isn't properly made, I just don't feel like, I feel really like I haven't got my life together, so let's sort this out. We kind of, whoever is last out the bed makes the bed. I don't know if you've got the same dynamic if you live with a partner, but he's got better. It's still not quite. One of the best things I ever invested in was these sheets. Like, I would put these sheets as up there. I got them in Dubai. I think 2 or 3 years ago. They're the softest things, and just, I don't feel like I found sheets like it, and they weren't overpriced or anything. And this bed, actually, we had it made in Dubai, and it's come with us everywhere. It's been chopped up like in the middle to get it in this house because it wouldn't fit through the flipping door. Just been paying some invoices. Oh, hang on. Actually, this is something to mention. So if you work from home a lot, I could recommend just having some background music like this. So this is 437 Hertz, which is cleans the aura and space, attracts prosperity, luck and love. Whenever I'm working, I don't know if you do this as well, I always have just like something on in the background. When I need to concentrate, I can't really have a vlog on, or like YouTube, for example, I've got to have some sort of chill music. So I really like this one, this healing frequency. Just paid some invoices, I've done a bit of editing. I just rejigged my actual to-do list, which is a lot today, and I've just put what is an actual priority. So we need to get the YouTube video up today. I've ordered all sorts to the house. Actually, my actual laptop charger had broken, so I ordered this on Amazon Prime. What on earth do we do without Amazon Prime before? I do not know. So yeah, I'm just working my way through my to-do list, and I've got my walking pad here, so I might multitask, and this is a standing desk, so I can raise it up so I can work and not be slouched over my laptop like this the whole day, because I've got a laptop heavy kind of work day. Good morning, it is Wednesday. I've just drove to the gym, and it really feels like spring today, and the sun is shining. It was nice and light at literally 6 a.m. today. It's made my week, to be honest. I love these lighter days. I'm wearing Mason's puffer jacket again. This body warmer is so cosy. I've got a cardio session that I'm going to go and do. I actually forgot that it's my rest day from the gym today. Like, my body's feeling really good, and I went and used the sauna last week, and I did 2 lots of 15 minutes inside the sauna. Not actually by choice. I'd normally only do like 10-15 minutes, but Mason was like, oh, let's go back in. And I'm really glad he did, because I'm convinced that that has just helped my recovery so much, and my body actually feels really fresh. Like, usually by Wednesday with my current training, I feel like I'm like needing that rest day, whereas this week I feel really fresh, so that's nice. Got an appointment at 10 a.m. for lymphatic drainage. I'd usually do my appointments in the evening, but because I'm back home, so I'm back home for this week, and yesterday I had a lot of sorting out to do, so we had a lady come over to look at the house who's going to be managing it, possibly bring you up to speed if you're relatively new or just wondering where I'm living at the moment. So I bought this house as a project, I think it'll be 2 years ago, and totally have gutted it. It was actually for Airbnb, but I kind of went over the top. Mason and I ended up living in it longer than we anticipated, because I think any renovation, it just takes so much more time, and I made it really nice. Like, I went overboard in the kitchen, and I just never wanted to leave, basically. However, it's not in the best location. Like, we're literally in the sticks, and there's not much nearby. When she came round yesterday, I was like feeling really sad. I'm like, why am I like this? It's supposed to be an investment. I think it's because I'm not quite sure where we're going to end up yet. I think it's probably that. It's not necessarily the house. I don't know. Working through them kind of emotions. It feels so nice as well just to be in my own bed. So I'm thinking, wherever we move to next, if I just take the things that I like my bed, my mattress that I absolutely just really value, and I just feel like I sleep so well in, and just your home comforts. I'm trying to also not be attached to things, because they're just things, aren't they? Like, if it's not the right location where you're living and you don't feel like you can thrive there, grow there, like, they're just some of my current kind of feels. So yeah, I need to do a lot of like laptop work, and we've got the new challenge starting inside the Flowness Club, which is a new 8-week training program starting on the 31st. So I've just got some finalising stuff, details to do for that, some email type things I need to do, just catch up on a load of admin, which I didn't do yesterday, as I was doing a lot of editing and brand stuff yesterday. I still feel like I haven't touched the sides, but it's just one thing at a time. And then yeah, that's why I've booked my lymphatic drainage this morning, because I'm seeing one of my childhood best friends for dinner tonight. So I brought my laptop with me. I may work in a cafe. I'm going to shower and stuff at the gym here, but yeah, I'm just going to do some stairmaster and also catch up. Hopefully Matt's here, who works at this gym, who I haven't seen in ages, so that'll be really nice. And I want to also do some other recovery bits this week, like the sauna at some point. Wednesdays are my rest days, and I love having a midweek rest day, especially when you've got busy kind of work weeks. It just comes in handy because generally on a weekend we have more time. So I always think, oh, it's nicer actually to train, say, on a Saturday and then have a Wednesday rest. And I feel like this session always flies. I just do 30 minutes on the stairmaster steady state zone 2 cardio and just put on a podcast or watch some YouTube, and it's a nice vibe and I always look forward to it. And then I do a little bit of abs and some stretching as well, and I'm trying to keep this consistent because, to be honest, I often slack when it comes to training abs. But one of my goals this year is to build a stronger core, and I really want to keep consistent with that, so I'm keeping on top of it. Okay, now to go for lymphatic drainage. So the benefits are basically reduce fluid retention, and I feel like I'm holding on to a lot more fluid at the moment. Like, I just feel watery. So I've made some adjustments with my nutrition, and one of them has been sweeteners. So I've been adding in, I've had stevia, I'd say, for the past 6 months, but I feel like it's just crept up. Like, I've been having it in my yogurt bowls, and I think the pipette broke and I got into a little habit of just like pouring the whole thing in. That has just kind of crept up, and I must confess, I've been having, of all things, Coke Zeros, which I try and not have. Like, they're no good for your actual gut. I changed my protein as well to a different one that was, what did it have in it? It had more like aspartame in and different sweeteners, and it just doesn't agree with me that well. And then I feel like I've just been overdoing fibre, and you wouldn't necessarily think those things make such a difference, but I've just been feeling more like clogged up, and like I've just needed something like this. That is one promise that I've kind of made myself, like once a week, whether it's a deep tissue sports massage, acupuncture, or some form of treatment for my body. Like, I'm training a lot at the moment and pushing myself, so it's really important to just prioritise like the recovery and keep your body nice and fluid, not sort of tight. And I also just love trying new things, so I'm going to go and give this a try. I specifically really want to work on my stomach because I really feel like watery and like my hormones have been a little bit all over recently, so that's where we're headed now. I haven't been to this person before. Her name is Corey. I think she's a she, but I'm not sure whether Corey, I don't know if it's a guy, but I'm looking forward to it anyway, so let's go and do that. I'm getting ready to go, well, I've gotten ready to go for dinner with one of my childhood besties who I haven't seen in forever. Just thought I'd show you my outfit. So I got some inspo from Pinterest. I've been wearing these jeans on repeat. They're super easy. They're from ASOS. They're boyfriend straight leg jeans. And then I've just got this Zara grey blazer. It's kind of like an oversized fit. Just debating, I don't know whether to have like the sleeves up or down. Just something casual. And then I've got some grey trainers. Da-da-da-da. Something a little bit casual and chic. I need to get off my rug with my dirty feet. But it's nice to get out of activewear for a change. Right, I'm gonna go before I start running late. It's Thursday. I've just made this glutamine drink. Forgot to have this yesterday. I might start putting it in my oats just so it's something that I remember to take every day, because sometimes when you have it in a glass of water it's just easy to forget. But I take this fasted, or I try to. Oh, it definitely really helps with your gut health. So I'm just going to drink this. Got my breakfast in the microwave. Last night I went for dinner with one of my oldest besties, Ella. We've been friends since year 3. in primary school. Oh, isn't it just funny when you catch up with like an old bestie who we haven't seen each other in flipping ages, but it just feels like we also saw each other last week, if you know what I mean. I feel like we can both finish each other's sentences. Oh, it's just so nice to have friendships like that, and that are ones that you just get each other, you know, you're just on a different wave. Yesterday I got my nails done as well, and I got some work done. I had like lots of errandy bits because I've not been in the UK for 2 months. I just had stuff to sort out, like bills, making sure I was on top of stuff, and then just organising stuff for the event. So I was on the phone quite a bit. I was trying to multitask in my nail appointment, like whenever I had a free hand, I was typing away. I've gone back to my roots, and I'm so glad. I ventured out of my comfort zone and got green nails last time. They were like green tips. Not a good move. I would not recommend green nails. The nail tech I'd gone to in Spain, she did a Russian, I think it was a Russian manicure, where they take off every inch of your cuticle, and my nails they're not in a good way. So I've gone for like a shorter, just love these nails. It's ombre, like pink ombre. I also quite like the white donut one, and I've got the same on my toes. If you need a nail colour that just goes with everything, that's classy, honestly try this if you haven't already. So that is that. On the agenda today, we've just got, I need to pack up to go to London this weekend, and I've got quite a bit of editing to do. I'm going to go and train legs, which I'm looking forward to. I had a really nice rest day yesterday, and then I just did some steps in the middle of the day on my walking pad. I've had some deliveries here. I thought I'd save them to open with you. I ordered some new makeup bits and an outfit for this weekend. I also need to try everything on at some point. Just been going through some, oh god, what's happened to my hair? Just been going through some of the check-ins from the realign 2.0 challenge we just completed. So it was an 8-week fat loss program. The results have been incredible, and I love what every single woman who's completed this, what they've said about the challenge. And it's been like, the physical transformation is the 1%, but it's everything else you gain and the person you become, because it's not only like achieving results, but creating a sustainable lifestyle. So like, it's all fine saying, right, I'm going to achieve a certain physique or a certain goal within a certain time frame, but if it's not something you can actually keep as part of your lifestyle, you're not going to be able to maintain those results. Does that make sense? Like, you know, sometimes we can lose the weight, but then you end up gaining it back and more because you've created or even achieved a result with something that's just unrealistic and that you can't keep in your day-to-day. I'm really big on inside Flowness is just creating something that's sustainable for you. So one of the amazing girlies, Emily, who I feel like I know really well now, if you're watching this, love you. And look at this. Incredible. So this is week 1, week 8. She looks amazing in both, but her digestion has improved so much. She feels so much better energetically, and her posture is so much better. She's made glute gains. This was a funny thing. So in the beginning, she didn't even want to like post. She didn't feel confident in her own skin to post inside Flowness, and then by the end of it, she has, like, her confidence improved so much. Her resting heart rate has lowered, VO2 max has improved, she barely gets bloated, and IBS symptoms have totally improved thanks to more regular meals because she's eating more, which is a common misconception. So I just wanted to shout her out because she has done insane. So I've gone for a pink ombre number. I think I got these in Dubai maybe 4 years ago. They've standed the test of time. Was it El Couture, the actual leggings? They're like a pink ombre. I thought they're quite nice for spring. And then I'm really liking these white long sleeve tops. Like, it's just like a backless little pop out, and with it being like it's not warm is it yet? So quite nice. These are basically like blueberry muffin oats. Okay, so I got some new makeup bits, and I absolutely love Too Faced. So I want to show you what I got, because these are actually things that I ran out of and needed to buy again because I love them so much. So I bought I feel like it's quite popular, this one, the Too Faced Born This Way, the Natural Nudes eyeshadow palette. So I think this will be my 3rd one. I haven't run out of my last one, but I keep dropping it in the bathroom, and my eyeshadow has just ruined my whole makeup bag. Oh, it's been a flipping nightmare because I've had to just ruin my favourite makeup bag, gone over everything, and then, you know, literally anything you touch ends up covered in brown eyeshadow, and then I kept putting off cleaning it. So anyway, we've got a fresh one that I refuse to drop. Ta-da-da. So this is what I use every single day, just like, it's a really nice everyday eyeshadow palette if you're looking for one that has got kind of like your nudes and browns and then a little bit of shimmer. And then this glistening snow here, I sometimes use that as like a highlighter as well. So it's a really good all-in-one that I'd really recommend. This is the best bronzer. It's Chocolate Soleil. Oh, it smells like chocolate as well. Oh my God, I've missed this so much. It smells gorgeous and chocolatey, and I like the packaging actually, it's quite cute. So I've got that, and it's a really nice pigment. Like, you know, sometimes some bronzers you're putting on, you're like, oh my God, I'm gonna be here all day, like 5 minutes, just trying to get a bit of color. Whereas this is really pigmented and you don't have to spend all day, you know, doing it. It smells nice on your actual skin. And then I haven't had this before, so I've got the Cloud Crush. I think this is a newer product, blurring brush. I was sold by the packaging. Oh no, this isn't the new one. This is the blush. It doesn't look as pink as I thought, like it looks like a softer pink, so we'll give that a try in a second. But nice little mini compact one, and this is all going to look quite cute in a makeup bag. And then I got the Born This Way Soft Blur Flexible Finish Setting Powder. I haven't tried this out before, but I wanted something that I could put like in a little mini bag. I got it in the shade Light. Hopefully this will work, so I'm probably going to use that on my under eye with a pressed powder puff type thing. It's also quite cute. And my favourite ever concealer, so this is the Born This Way Super Courage Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer, and I got it in shade Light Beige. This is my holy grail, so I use this every single day and it lasts flipping forever. So I've been on a bit of a journey trying to... I've been on a bit of a journey. Gosh. Oh, when you come out of stuff, I'm cringing at myself, I'm giving myself the ick. But this just is so good. So I've been trying to wear less makeup, so I've got tinted SPF on, which is this Care Gel Oil-Free Bronze Sunscreen. It's Factor 50 all-in-one. I fell out with it for a little bit, I must admit. I feel like it was going a bit blotchy, but I think it was because I was putting it on at the speed of light rather than taking my time. So I wear that, and then I just conceal on my under eye and if I've got any sort of spots. But I feel like since I had that facial, that if you watch my last weekly vlog, I talked a bit about my skin. My skin's really improved and I feel like I've got a bit more glow to it. Also having a lot more fats, like healthy fats, avocado, walnuts, and that gives you way more of a skin glow. So make sure you're not neglecting healthy fats in your diet. That combined with actually washing my face a bit more, as in like double cleansing, I fell out with that a bit. You know, I feel like you go through seasons with your skin and stages, and I was in a stage where I felt like the more I did to my skin at one point, it was getting worse, and then I kind of went cold turkey on everything, and then I feel like my skin just was congested, obviously when you're sweating and not cleansing all your impurities out your skin, or you know, you're sweating and whatnot and you're leaving it sit on your actual skin, your pores start getting really clogged. So since I've started double cleansing again, just using the CeraVe Blemish Control Cleanser and this salicylic acid foaming cleanser, so it's the 2% acne treatment. So I use these two, this just once a day, this twice a day. My skin has really improved. And then just still keeping it simple, using Weleda Skin Food, and then just, God, I'm always chaotic in these. Weleda Skin Food and the rest for just daily use, and we've got more of a glow back. And then for the Flowness Club dinner on Saturday night, I've ordered a dress from Wonder Doll, which I think they were on Instagram. I've gone with a green theme. So green for the day and then green for the evening. Oh, it's flipping heavy and it feels nice quality. It's like a knit, so it's a cord. I got it in an extra small. Oh, I don't know what this is going to be like on. I feel like I want to try it on when I've got a tan. You know, sometimes when you try something on and you've not, at least I've got makeup on. I feel like you need to try it on properly when your hair's a little bit done. Oh, I'm nervous because I've not ordered many options. So I'm hoping this is going to look nice. Oh, right. This fits perfectly. And then I got the jacket as well because we're also going on like an outdoor walk, so it's going to be a bit chilly. I was torn. I didn't know if to get the small or extra small in these leggings. So this is from Lovall, which it's my first time trying this brand. Oh my God, it's such nice quality. It's like buttery soft. And this colour is so hard to find, or that's in stock, but I really like this. This comes up a little bit long. I think it's a crop jacket that I quite like. You know, like when these are a little bit shorter, like I'd prefer it. I think it's more flattering when it's like that, like rather than long, but I still really like that nevertheless. Maybe I could wear it like that, or does that look weird? I It's a little bit baggy almost here. I really like this colour. I just wish that came up slightly higher. But other than that, I really like it on the glutes. It's super, super comfy. And we're not doing a workout as such. So this will be ideal. It's literally perfect actually. So we've got a Flowness Club hat, a Flowness Club tote. Right, that shall do. So these are such a good, like the perfect length on the leg. You know, sometimes they can be either too short or too long, and I like it's like a nice high rise. Just trying to work out how on earth to get into this top. You know, some stuff, it literally takes me like 10 minutes just to work out how to put something on. I've managed to work out how to put it on. Let's have a look. Full distance. I don't think I've got it on right, to be honest. I'm going to have to resort to the website to have... Okay, that looks somewhat... like it's on right. It's just this. Don't know whether that goes there or like there. It's giving Greek, isn't it? I feel like. What do we think? I think with a tan, with nice makeup, it's the vibe that I'm after. And the actual restaurant, the horror, kind of is this vibe. So I think with some nice heels as well and not white socks, it will look different. Yeah, I like it. I've been coming to Amy for, I think it'll be a few years now, or a year or two. I can't actually see in here, but they look good. Yours look really nice. Okay, that is my lashes lifted. I left it, I think it was about 9 weeks actually since I last had them lifted, and it's basically where you just get them tinted and LVL'd, and it's one of my favourite things ever because you just don't really need to put on mascara and your lashes actually stay put, which makes life so much easier. And then I just got my brows tidied up a little bit and tinted. I feel so much fresher. I've not gone for them not LVL'd. I haven't laminated my brows this time. I'm right near where I get my hair blow dried and I want fresh hair for Saturday. It is Thursday, but I'm not going to have time tomorrow because we're driving down to London and I still need to pack and everything. So I think whilst I'm here, I'm just going to go and get it done. I just need to decide whether to have it blow dried with the tongs. Like, it doesn't really hold as well as an actual blowout with a brush, you know, especially on my hair, whereas one with a brush it can last me like 5-6 days and still look quite fresh. But I know it depends on what kind of hair type you have, so I'm just debating. And I'm going to do my own makeup and stuff, but I do want to, I love a bit of a pamper, as you already know. So we're going to get that done and then just crack on with some work, and I'm going to do some work whilst I'm getting my hair done as well. Gosh, being a woman, and I am like, as much as I'm a fitness girl, I love beauty and all this kind of stuff just as much. Going to do a wavy blowout. I think that is on the agenda. I look flipping crazy because I've obviously just had my brows and lashes done. This is a look, isn't it? Thank you so much.
I won't push it out too much like last week, Saturday.
I hope it does actually, but
Fingers
really
crossed.
nice. Okay, hair is done. just showered. I didn't wash my face because I've had that lash lift, so I can't get my lashes wet for 24 hours. I feel very fresh. My dad popped over not so long ago and just collected some stuff to take to the villa, and I'm making dinner at the minute. I just put sweet potato in the air fryer and making some turkey mince with some onions, mushrooms, tomatoes. And then I picked up these on the way home from the supermarket. They look like beers, but they're ginger and lemon kombuchas. And I'm trying to steer well clear of Coke Zeros, so this could be a good replacement. I was just looking at the ingredients, so it's sweetened with stevia, but I would love to actually make my own kombucha because I really like the taste of kombucha. I think the first time you try it, it can taste a little bit weird, but it's basically got filtered water, kombucha culture, black tea, green tea, raw sugar, apple cider vinegar, natural flavour, ginger, mainly sweetened with stevia. So I'm gonna have this as a beverage. How cute is this little candle, by the way? It's like a little honey pot. It's an almond scented one, and then this is leather bound from Home Sense. That is really nice. I also got raspberry and black currant. They're both really, really nice. You can get them from most supermarkets. Aldi, Morrison's, Sainsbury's, all of them pretty much have them. I feel like they taste nicer than the cans. Made turkey mint, 7% one, some cottage cheese, some beetroot salad, sweet potato, and then Nathan's got the same except he didn't get any sweet potato. And then we'll probably have a yogurt bowl as well. Made another oat bowl with peanut butter and dark chocolate. 8 hours, 17 minutes. I think I went to bed at like 9:10, and then 90% recovery. Yesterday wasn't as great, it was 63%. It's crazy, like just one night's sleep of 6 hours on Wednesday night made such a difference. I didn't actually feel that tired yesterday, but last night at like 8:30 I was falling asleep on the sofa. I just didn't want to look too tired today, but I'm really enjoying tracking my sleep so much at the minute, and just it's nice seeing it improve. It's a good thing to measure for sure. So this is a book from one of my Flogos that I got at the last meetup, and I keep it on my coffee table actually, and it's just something that I'll flick open, and it's one of them ones you can read like a page of. That's quite nice, and this means the difficulty of self-knowledge. Coffee. I'm going to write a packing list on my phone actually so I don't forget anything. Okay, we are well en route. I think we've been driving since, for about 3 hours. We've taken it in turns, so basically we've driven from North Yorkshire to Manchester, which is about an hour and 40 minutes, to collect our Flowness Club banner. Bearing in mind, this is 3 metres long, and we just didn't know if it was going to fit in the car. Maze had to come and measure the car to check, and it's actually fitting quite snug. Basically, yesterday my dad popped over to our house. Oh, it was so funny. So I was like, oh Dad, we're going to take this Flowness Club banner down to London in the car. The only thing is it won't fit in the car, so we're going to stick it to the roof. Surely, a bit of duct tape, a few kind of ties, it'll be fine, won't it? Like fully straight faced, and his face, oh my gosh, I should have videoed it. It was like a picture. He was like fully thinking that we were serious, but we really got him good, didn't we? And obviously we were joking, and just imagine us like actually considering that, flying down the motorway with this stuck to the roof. Obviously it'd fly off, but it was so funny. Thought we'd been serious. Really happy that this has made it in. We're going to drop this off at the event venue, hopefully now. Just kind of depends on traffic, because obviously driving into central London on a Friday afternoon, evening, 5 o'clock might not be the best idea. But our Airbnb is about half an hour from where we're hosting the actual event. So yeah, it should be really exciting. This is actually the second time that I filmed this clip, because the first time round I had flipping blueberry all over.
Put that clip in.
Oh. Yeah, I might put it in, but I had blueberry yoghurt all over my face. Practicing our talks, aren't we, as well? Joking. I've got yoghurt on my face. Oh my god. I just had some yoghurt. Oh.
You always have stuff on your face.
Because I'm always flipping eating, that is why. Anywho. And I've also just made a yoghurt concoction in the passenger side. Like, we've literally had my protein powder out, Greek yoghurt, blueberries, and we'd stopped at a service station for some snacky bits, and all there was just overly processed crap. There was no yoghurt pots or anything of nutritional value, so I just grabbed my food bag out the back and made that up. So yeah.
It's really hard to eat in those places. You can't really get anything that's...
Yeah, but it makes no sense, because they have aisles of just drinks, fridges of like all the stuff with just all the chemicals in. I think it's going to change though, because I feel like more and more people are becoming more aware of what is in foods, and I think it is going to keep changing. There were more things in there, but not any food things. So I'm just doing some planning for tomorrow. So Mason and I have just been practicing our speeches, haven't we? On our drive down, going over how we're going to do everything tomorrow.
Freestyle, I reckon.
I think it's kind of better when we freestyle anyway.
Basically, it's the end of the challenge awards night. We've got girls flying in from Dubai, Spain, France, Netherlands,
Ireland.
So it's crazy. Like, these girls are obviously interacting every day, checking in with each other in this community, and then at the end of the challenge, they get together. We'll do some shout outs, awards, and have dinner together, have lunch. It's like a full day thing. And yeah, I think it'll be really cool. These girls haven't met each other, and they're going to finally meet and get to see friends in real life. So very flowy.
Now it's quite cool. So we are finally meeting Alina, who actually started working for my Live and Lift app, which was the first ever kind of fitness app that I had. Do you remember you helped shoot that with my camera on a little tripod, like a full workout library of exercises? This will have been in 2019, 2020 time. And then Alina came on board, I think it was about 6 months after that. She started with me like part-time, was my first proper hire, and then she's been with me ever since. So it's the first time actually meeting in person. So she's based in Amsterdam, so she's coming over as well. So I feel really grateful. And she's also staying in our Airbnb, so I'm super excited. Should be good. And then two of my bestest friends are also coming down tomorrow, so they're going to be on our sofa bed in the Airbnb as well, so it's going to be a full house. So yeah, super exciting, jam-packed weekend. We've arrived. It's about 9:30. We've just gone to a mini food shop. This is nice. We've got a view, a little walk-in wardrobe, and a bathroom. I'm so tired, so I will check in with you in the morning, but I'm excited. Good morning. It is about 6 a.m. I'm just going to make a coffee and also introduce you to Alina at some point when we've woken up, probably. Alina's brought her matcha and she even brought her whisk. Prison time. so excited. It's Saturday morning and had breakfast, got up, and I'm just about to put my clothes on. I've done this makeup, put a bit of foundation on today and just done my usual, and then popped my hair in a roller, air wrapped it a bit, and I'm just going to put my clothes on. Ooh, I'm really excited. We're going to try and get there for 9 a.m. to let the ladies come in and set up for the flowers, and then all the flowy girlies are arriving around 11, half 11 sort of time. It's the next day, and that was incredible. Literally one of the most magical days ever. Oh, I'm not gonna forget about that. That was one of the best days I've had in the longest time. It's the next day and I am shattered. Well, truly shattered. I feel like my voice is even sore from talking so much yesterday, and just, oh, it was so much fun. So nice to meet in person and just literally have a fun. I have such a packed out day. We obviously did journaling, shared some of our stories and kind of just like where we've actually started, where we are now, and like, oh, it was just so nice. Also just hearing people speak so vulnerably as well. Like, it's so difficult, isn't it, in front of a group of people who you've not met in person, but you kind of feel like you know, to then share like about your life. And oh, it was just so special, and I'm so grateful for you being here, and also just can't get my head around it. It's gonna be one of those days I will never ever forget. So that was so nice. And also the evening, literally from start to finish, everything just flipping flowed, and I couldn't have asked for a better day. Like, that was more than I could have ever envisioned, and exactly what I had in mind. I feel like with events like this, people kind of, I don't know, you do like a quick one, whereas like, it was just so nice because we could all actually properly chat and stuff like that. I'm so tired. I don't think I've slept too much, to be honest, in the past 2 days. I was so excited as well. It felt like Christmas. But yeah, just wanted to say thank you so much again for being here. I appreciate you as well, and I wouldn't be able to do and create these things without you, your support, and genuinely means a lot. So thank you so much, and I cannot wait to see you in the next video. Just got a matcha and thrown it down myself. Oh my god! It kind of looks artistic, but we literally just stepped foot out the door. That is also how I know I'm flipping tired, because, well, actually, who am I kidding? I do these kind of things when I'm not tired too. Oh my goodness. It is Sunday, it's the next day, and I've thrown a matcha down myself. I kind of wiped it off, and I'm trying to hide it with my coat. It was a really good matcha, actually. Quite gutted, but in all fairness, I don't think I've had much sleep. We got home last night, I think around 2 a.m, and had the best time. I felt like I wasn't even ready for home at 2 a.m, and that is so rare for me, because I'm usually asleep by 9 o'clock most nights, so you know it's a good night when that is the case. We just had the best day yesterday. I'll have hopefully inserted some snippets. I didn't film too much because we had our amazing cameraman on the job, so he was filming and getting loads of stuff, which was really nice because I could actually be more present, you know, rather than having to like flick my camera on and everything. So that was really good. And we are just heading to Notting Hill to our friend Rebecca and Adam to meet up with them. Rebecca's got a pop-up, so she does vintage designer declutters. Yeah, they came last night. She's called Wardrobe by Rebecca on Instagram if you've got any things that you want to
pick up a new top.
So yeah, hopefully I could get a new top that isn't covered in matcha. And yeah, it's been a really nice week. We're just driving we're staying near Fulham, so it's about half an hour, Fulham Battersea to Notting Hill kind of way. So just touring around London and bringing back so many memories, always so nostalgic whenever I come here. Just found this quite cool organic shop. They've got lots of like grass-fed meat stuff. Browsing around, they've got all sorts actually. It's really cool.